It's me, your boy Blagenza guy, and today I'll be talking about the new Speedroid support coming out in Suda. I guess Supreme Darkness. So let's get started. First, we have Speedroid Clankernel, and it's a Wind Machine Pendulum Effect monster with a pendulum scale of 8, and it's a level 2 with 200 attack and 1800 defense. And its pendulum effect reads, you can banish one Speedroid card from your graveyard, place one Speedroid pendulum monster from your deck into your pendulum zone. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except wind monsters. So it's kind of like monkey board, but with extra steps.
For realsies!
And for its monster effects, the first effect reads, if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, meaning also destroyed in the pendulum zone, and that is important. You can special summon one Speedroid Clankernel from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and it's treated as a tuner. Second effect reads, if a Clear Wing monster battles while this card is in your face-up extra deck during damage calculation, you can banish this card, and if you do, that monster gains 700 attack.
Cool.
Next, we have Speedroid Wing Synchron, and it's a Wind Machine Tuner Pendulum Effect monster that has a scale of 4, and it's level 5, and it has 1500 attack and 1000 defense. And its pendulum effect reads, once per turn you can destroy both this card and one level 2 Wind Pendulum monster card in your pendulum zone, and if you do, special summon one Clearwing Synchro Dragon from your extra deck. This is treated as as a synchro summon. Also, for the rest of this turn, cards in your pendulum zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, you cannot special summon. Hold on, there's a truck going by. Anyways, also for the rest of this turn, cards in your pendulum zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except wind monsters. And for its monster effect, I guess it's one monster effect. It would be if this card is added to the extra deck, face up, and there are 2 or more different monster types among the wind synchro monsters you control, you can send one Speedroid spell trap from your deck to the graveyard. And so far, I do not like these 2 cards. Because not only do they feel like, not only would you have to remove cards in your Speedroid deck just to make space for them, but I also do not like how Wing Synchron works. I don't like that it's a pendulum. I don't like pendulums in, I guess, primarily non-pendulum decks.
I said what I said meant every single solitary syllable.
Also, you have to destroy a card in the pendulum zone. That means you have to run a lot more pendulums in your Speedroids. Which not only do I not like for personal reasons, but on top of that, you don't get the option of destroying a wind monster on your field. And it has to be level 2. I mean, I get it, because level 2 and level 5 equals to level 7, but I wish it gave the option to destroy I guess any Speedroid, I guess any level 2 Speedroid on the field rather than in your pendulum zone. Next, we have Crystal Clear Wing Over Synchro Dragon, and it's a Wind Dragon Synchro Effect monster that's level 12, and it has 3500 attack and 3000 defense. And it requires 2+ tuners or one tuner Synchro monster plus Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. And it must be Synchro summoned. First effect reads, once per turn, when another card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. And if it was a monster, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack until the end of this turn. Second effect reads, if a face-up synchro summon card, if this face-up synchro summon card leaves the field by your opponent, you can special summon one Clear Wing monster from your extra deck. Next, we have High Speedroid Glider 2, and it's a Wind Machine Synchro Tuner Effect monster, and it's level 5, and it has 1600 attack and 2200 defense. And it requires one Wind Machine Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. First effect reads, if this card is Synchro Summoned, you can target one non-tuner level 7 or lower Wind Synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If your opponent special summons in monsters, and you control a Clear Wing monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard and increase the level of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls by 5. I mean, that's just so you could be able to negate their effects with Clear Wing, but it's still pretty niche. Next and lastly, we have Speedroid Clear Wing Wander, and it's a normal trap, and its first effect reads, target cards your opponent controls up to a number of different monster types among wind synchro monsters you control, destroy them. So usually just 2. Or if you're running the Wind Witch engine, which, wow, that would be 3. And the second effect reads, if your opponent special summons a monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one wind synchro monster you control, banish it, then return it to the field. I guess that's just so you can use certain once per turn effects multiple times a turn. Because I don't think this is a hard once per turn. Yeah, this isn't a hard once per turn, so you just use this on over Synchro Dragon and you can just negate twice. But I honestly don't think this card is worth running, but I could be wrong. Anyways, tell me what you guys think about these new Speedroid cards, and it's been me, your boy Bluegetziga, and I'm out.
Goodbye, Jojo!